Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Diane and this is Out and About with Diane. Over the past several years, I've created over 100 videos about outdoor adventure and travel. And believe it or not, some of my favorite places to adventure are right here in the Las Vegas area, where I live. I hope that you enjoyed the video and look around for the timestamps down in the description box and in a pinned comment. You can skip around and watch the adventures that you are interested in. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button, and if you enjoy the video, please give me that good thumbs up. And don't forget to turn on your notifications. Alright, let's get started. Gilcrease Nature Sanctuary is located in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is a wonderful place to visit the animals, and it is a 501c3 dedicated to providing a safe haven for animals of all types. The sanctuary's board of directors, staff, and volunteers are equally dedicated to providing quality care to needy animals and to providing ever-expanding educational and recreational activities for the public.
His name. I love it.
At the current moment, the Gilcrease Nature Sanctuary is only accepting reservations on Saturday, so it is not generally open to just walk-in public, but I'm sure that will soon change. Don't let that deter you from wanting to visit the Nature Sanctuary. There are peacocks and goats. There's a wide variety of animals here, and they all need love and attention.
What's your name?
You got a scary face. Alright guys, I want to pause the video and give a shout out to some of my supporters on Patreon. I want to give a huge thank you to Antoinette, Tim, Chad, Dave, Francis, and Gina. Their support really helps me out, and it fills up my gas tank to go on at least one adventure a month, maybe even two, around the local area. So I really do appreciate the support. If you're interested in supporting the channel even further, there are links down below. You can become a Patreon member. There's PayPal links, and just subscribing to the channel really does help. Lake Las Vegas has a wide variety of things to do. One of my favorite things to do is visit one of the concerts in the Cove, where you can just float in the water and listen to some of your favorite bands live. You can also rent a kayak and rent other water equipment, or you can go play in the inflatable water park.
So I got a new song on country radio right now. We'll get this sound figured out here in a little bit. But anyway, before we do that, who been to Nashville before? Y'all been to Nashville? Light me up like a bonfire. Your lips are making me in the middle. If you and every time you kiss me, girl, I know on this life I can make it. 'Cause I'm not saying that I'm perfect, though. 'Cause girl, you know.
I am just here on the Camel Safari out in Bunkerville, Nevada. Check it out. Now, Bunkerville is about an hour and a half north of Las Vegas, just outside of Mesquite. This is such a cool opportunity. I didn't ride. There was several people here, and I'm just here for the experience. So if you ever have a chance, go to their website. The link is provided below.
Hi, Fabio. Hi, Stinky Boy. Hello. Oh. What? It's so good. Huh? They're really attracted to different smells. He, in particular, loves stinky stuff. So if you, if you have stinky morning breath, or you had coffee, or you're a smoker and you have stinky breath, he'll love it. You can always tell when a camel's happy because his bottom lip is just kind of dangling. Huh? You're the happy boy. Huh? Also, their little cheeks will fill up with air. He is about 3.5 years old. Windows open, you lazy bum.
Oh my gosh, how cute!
What are you doing? Did you know your window's open? Huh? Did you know that? What? Hi. It's me. You want to get up? Do you? No, she's like, this is so warm and cozy.
I am here at Floyd Lamb, Las Vegas City Park. As you can see, there are a wide variety of plants in the area. Here's our first pond. The ecosystem here at the wetlands is incredibly important to the area. There's many areas here in the wetland that have moving water, but there's also areas that have still water, just like that behind me. Now the trails here are interpretive trails, and if you know me, you know I love interpretive trails. Gives you lots of information. Not only are you getting exercise while you're here, but you're learning a lot of information. There's so much information on the trails here at the Wetlands Park. Inside the museum looking at the exhibits right now. I came here because there's a map exhibit which I'm really interested in, but there's a whole outdoor area which we're going to visit, and I'm not going to film too much in here because I feel like museums are just better when you go look at them in person, but I do want to give you a sneak peek and encourage you to come visit the Clark County Museum yourself. But right now I am on the nature trail, which will take me to a Paiute camp and show us a little bit of history. So let's go check it out. Let's check out some of this old housing. I'm sure that a lot of the stuff was actually dismantled and then brought here to the Clark County Museum. So it's pretty cool inside here. I'll give you guys a look. Pretty dark in here. Little room. Look at that wood burning stove. Wow. That is just incredible. I love stuff like that. And another little room. Looks like across the way we have the general store. Let's go take a peek. I know you can see in there a little bit, but there's a saddle and it looks like a little bar area. This was like it said it was a sweet shop. Check out this old blacksmith shop. It says it's a replica, but smells like iron and tar and metal in there, grease. Looks pretty cool inside there. Alright, so we are heading into Heritage Square, which is basically an old town that's kind of preserved for the history and the feel of old Nevada. So we're going to take a look at some of the old houses and just see how things were back in the day. I'm not sure exactly what years, but I will put them in the video. Next, we are going to check out this little mobile home. I am here at Cactus Joes, and we're going to go in and meet Joe himself, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the place and some exciting things.
And her philosophy was think before you speak. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind?
When did you open Cactus Joes?
Cactus Joes at the nursery here didn't become an entity until Cactus Joes in 1995. But I operated here under Blue Diamond Nursery, which I still do.
Oh.
It's been since 1990. So that's
Okay.
So,
well, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
because when I first opened here, I wasn't Cactus Joe. I was just a guy that liked cactus out in the desert. That and is.
Share that with you. Today I am at Kiel Ranch, which is off of Cary. You would never know it's here because it's in the middle of a business district. However, I'm here because last week I visited the Las Vegas Mormon Fort, and if you remember, I told a story about Archibald Stewart, and he was actually murdered here at this ranch, and there was actually a lot of murders that happened here, so I thought I would pay this place a visit. Kiel Ranch was established by Conrad Kiel in 1875. Conrad Kiel was invited by a nearby neighbor, Gass, who lived at the Mormon Fort, to build a ranch nearby with an orchard so that they could produce produce and sell it at the Mormon Fort. However, Gass did lose the ranch to a farmer named Archibald Stewart, and one day Archibald Stewart was lured to Kiel Ranch where he was murdered. This park you can come to and have barbecues, you can have a picnic here, so it's pretty neat that they did try to preserve this area. The ranch was originally, I think, 240 acres. I do believe it's down to 7 now that everything's been built up around, but I do like the fact that they did try to preserve some of it so that we can still take a look at history and still kind of wander around and be part of that. So I think that that is really incredible. Obviously, we know water is a necessity to survive. However, in the desert, it is pretty scarce. So this spring has basically always been here, and it was used by the Native Americans hundreds of years before the Mormon settlers were here. But interestingly enough, when this became a ranch, when it became Kiel Ranch, they were able to turn this into a full-grown farm. They were able to grow grapes and squash and hay and corn, so this was actually a really great place for trade, and it also helped the Mormon fort across the way because, as we know, that was used as a trading post. The ranch was registered in the National Register of Historic Places in 1975, and it included the buildings on site. This location was also a dude ranch, and I've mentioned this before at Floyd Lamb Park. That was a dude ranch also. So was the Mormon Fort there for a little while, where you could come, stay here, and use this as an address to get a quick divorce, which Nevada offered. Check out that cellar down there. I bet it stayed nice and cool down there in the summertime. The Farm and Barn Buddies Rescue was established in 2012 as a nonprofit organization that rescues and rehabilitates animals. They also have a stand with some produce, fresh honey, and eggs for sale that helps with the cost of taking care of the animals. The farm is located off of West Grand Teton Drive in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it is open on weekends. If you have a chance to stop by the farm and visit these animals, I highly suggest it. They are adorable and fun to look at, and during the fall time they have a lot of special activities like the maze and other opportunities.